organic pizzeria. So, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine too. Yeah, do you find it difficult to address our store?
No, it was okay.
Yeah, let me introduce you for our partner. So, this is Shubhangi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, this is Veena.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So, we are on the co-worker of our organic pizzeria. So, please take your seat. So, and if you have something, if you want something to drink, we have water for you.
Hi Debbie, as you know, Organic Pizzeria is a new startup in Stoughton, and we decided to came up with some unique concept. That is why we introduced the concept of organic pizza. It requires a lot of hard work and marketing. So we are currently looking for people who can be dedicated and commit themselves in building this brand. Okay.
So Debbie, your resume is very interesting because I really like that your hobby is in baking. What is so interesting about that hobby?
The whole process is interesting for me. I like baking and then decorating and then even giving it to the people and seeing them satisfied. So I like that.
Is that like a stress-free situation for you?
It is,
Okay,
yes.
wonderful.
That sounds lovely. Have you ever tried baking pizza?
I have tried baking different types of pizzas.
Is it difficult for you or not?
I feel like it's more of a stress reliever for me too, the whole process of it.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind, we can get down to the interview. Okay?
Yep.
So, what interested you when you applied for our organic pizzeria?
When I first saw your store, I was very interested that you guys are an organic company, which is very rare in the market right now. So I thought meeting the demands of people who want to enjoy pizza and also people that want to go into the organic side, and then having these two together, I thought that was very interesting.
Okay, Debbie, what are your greatest strengths?
I think my greatest strength is communicating to others and also being well organized in what I'm doing.
I have a question. So, what if you find that an employee is not following one of the company policies, which is being late? What would you do?
First, I would talk to them and just remind them about the policies of the company. And if they do that again, then I would reinforce like any consequences that may happen. So first it would be a verbal warning, then a written warning, and then maybe termination if it continues.
Interesting, good.
Tell us about one of the difficult situations that you have ever dealt with, or you have faced any difficult situations or customers in your life.
When I was working at a restaurant, we did do delivery, and because of the weather, sometimes when the food got there, it might have been cold, so we had a lot of complaints about that. But the way we dealt with the situation was we reimbursed them with a percentage of their money, and then apologized for that.
Okay. Tell us about the time that you had to resolve a conflict in a team.
So in my previous job, I was working with these two girls, and they had a conflict between them two. So I had to have a meeting with each of them individually, just to hear their stories. And then I had a meeting with both of them in the same room and just had a discussion and then resolved the conflict through there.
Can you tell me more about the detail, more about the conflict between them?
So the conflict was just a rumor that was spreading, and so there was a lack of communication, I guess, and just the workflow wasn't there anymore because of that conflict of the rumors. So that's when I had to step in and resolve the conflict.
Yeah, that's good. So what was your final decision at the time?
I just had to reinforce the policies in the company. So I basically told them that rumors are not tolerated in the company and that we shouldn't do that, and resolved resolve the rumor by seeing like where the source was and just went from there.
That's nice. And from your previous experience as a store manager at Little Caesars Pizza, right? Can you give me an example of how, as a leader, you are able to manage and improve the team performance?
So there's a lot of times where we get very busy, so communicating to the staff members is one of the things that I wanted to improve on. So during those busy times, I would try to communicate with every part of the store, just so the workflow and productivity is good and all of the customers are served as well.
That's right. Even we at Organic Pizzeria, we believe that communication is really effective in maybe solving any misunderstandings between any of us.
One of the
Right?
most important tools.
That's true. So how do you think, what did you think that you could have done differently if things hadn't happened your way during this?
In which situation?
When you were improving your teams, when you thought that, okay, they are not trying to catch your message, what do you think you would have done in a different alternative situation?
If there was any miscommunication, I would just go directly to the individual to see if I was communicating the right tasks that they had to do, just so they understand and what is expected of them, just to bridge any of those gaps.
Perfect. Good. Interesting.
Okay, Debbie, what would you do if you were asked to do a work which you would not enjoy or like? And if given a task that you don't like, how would you make it a success?
Well, I'm very self-motivated, so even if I didn't enjoy doing the work, as long as I finish it, I think finishing that task would be motivating enough for me to do it.
Have you been ever given such tasks in your previous experience or previous work life?
Most of the jobs that I've done, I have enjoyed. There wasn't any time where it was difficult, so I would say not really.
Okay. That's interesting.
Debbie, I hope we aren't intimidating you with all these questions. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Good? That's good. All right, so why Organic Pizzeria? Why do you think we have to give you the job?
I think based on my experience and background, I would be a good fit to the company and also the culture, based on my passion and my previous work experience.
Good, nice, interesting.
So I have a question, like if as a manager, yes, maybe I have a question for you, like as a store manager, what are the challenges that you are looking forward to?
I think that working in a different company would already bring new challenges. Also, the fact that it is a different type of pizza that isn't in the market, for example, like organic. Learning about that type of nutrition would also be a challenge.
How do you feel about long hour shift? Do you like overtime?
I'm okay with long hour shifts. I'm actually used to it since my previous job I had to work long hour shifts, so I think I'll be okay.
Okay, so which shift you like more? Like, do you feel comfortable working morning shifts or evening shifts?
Do I get a preference?
No, we can consider it for the time being. We cannot guarantee you your preference, but we will consider it for sure. Because currently our store manager is working for the evening shift. So whatever your preference is, we will consider.
Okay, I actually prefer morning shifts, so.
Okay. No problem. Thank you, Ravi. That was a wonderful interview. Do you have any more questions for us?
No, I don't.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for your time, Debbie. We will be considering all that you've told us. We will contact you with the results as soon as possible, but in the meantime, if you do have any questions or concerns that you want to ask us privately, you're very much welcome to send us an email. The email is there at company website under our names, so go ahead and feel free. Okay? Thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank
It was
you.
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I
Thank you.
want you out.